So let's go over our finances, and I think we've talked about this a number of times, but I think it's very impressive to see where the City of Utica has come in a mere 5 years. If we look back in 2012 when we first took office, we were talking close to having a control board coming in here, having a negative fund balance, being downgraded by all three of the rating agencies, and it was a very difficult time. Very hard decisions had to be made by the administration and by members of the Common Council. But if you fast forward to where we are today, we have structurally a fund balance that is beyond what you, the people, have voted for at a 5%. We've been upgraded by all three of the rating agencies, and one of the rating agencies we went to a AA, which in the history of the City of Utica, we have never been. We take a very conservative outlook when we put our budgets together. This would be a shout out to my great friend who is no longer with us, Mr. Pete Ferrarillo. Peter crafted and was the architect behind all of our success. Pete, you're up in heaven. God bless you. The city is in much better hands because of what you have done for our city. Prior to this, our department heads were not involved with their budget process. Each week, we sit at a staff meeting on a Tuesday, and what do? We go through the budget. Bill Morehouse has been a strong component in making this happen. It's very, very important to have dialogue and communication, and we have a strong dialogue and communication with Bill Morehouse. This year we saw what happened with our 7 inches of rain that we had in our flooding. Obviously that does affect the budget. Well, you plan for that as much as you can, but at the end of the day, the only thing we have to provide to you, the residents, is our service. So sometimes budgets go right out the window because we have to do what we have to do to make sure we're providing that service, whether it be snow plowing, salting, picking up debris from a flood. This year we may have a little bit of a hiccup because we have gone through an awful lot of our overtime at this point. So great things are happening at this point. We monitor our budget on a weekly basis, and the credit goes to a lot of our department heads. So let's just talk about our downtown and overall Utica, New York, from 2012 to where we are today. 11 city-owned buildings, commercial buildings that we had, such as the New Century, such as the Catholic Bookstore, such as the Rite Aid building, such as HSBC building, which is now Mike Pezzanella has done a great job. That's millions and millions of dollars of investment in the City of Utica. And that's because people are getting return on their investment. There is an excitement about our downtown. There's excitement of where we are and where we're going. And we're not done yet. We will continue to grow. And you see that with the Doyle Hardware. Jeff Foster coming in here, putting millions of dollars into it. You see Hotel Utica. There was that fear of, God, we're going to foreclose, we're going to lose that building, it's going to become idle. You had Andy Patel, Visions Hotel, who has invested millions of dollars in our City of Utica. The fact that he loves what's going on in Utica, the fact that there is a possibility of a downtown hospital coming into our downtown, he's investing in $13 to $15 million and repurposing that building as a Hilton, a DoubleTree. And this is all because the attitude of you, the people, have changed. Utica is moving up. It's Utica proud. My new slogan, I love it. It's because of you, the people. We will be the best little city in America. Well, take a look now in downtown Utica. Look at all the buildings that we have. Jeffrey's Hardware's, another multi-million dollars. The DeRosa building, Brodak's building. You keep on looking at downtown, it's becoming a neighborhood. It's becoming a place that people want to be able to be in a proximity of a downtown where they have all the amenities in walkability, bikeability. It's all in downtown. And you know what happens when all the great things are happening? You need a place to shop. Oh yeah, did I mention to you? We've got 2 new grocery stores in Utica, New York, and it's 2 new ones in Utica in vacant facilities. It's priced right, and it's Aldi's, which was once known as our retail area, is now going to be known our neighborhood. It's walkability. If you want to walk to it, you can. And we have the Zaxters. Get a bike, take a ride, look at our downtown. Our quality of life is there in Utica, New York, the best little city in America. $300 million coming from New York State for the consolidation of hospitals. For many years, we as residents have complained, how come not Utica? How come the money goes someplace else? Well, we have an opportunity. And now that the hospital has made a choice in downtown Utica, I fully support it. It's a transformation of our region for a state-of-the-art facility. Did I have questions about the parking garage? Absolutely I did. And I look forward to working with the residents that are for it and against it, to coming to a common denominator at this point. A healthcare facility in downtown Utica will transform this region. There's a lot of cause and concern about, what about this area? We own some of the properties that are down there. Those buildings, historic as they may look, have to be demoed. They're at the point of no return. The roofs are collapsing. It's not something that you could repurpose. What has happened over the last 15 years in that area? Very little. And what's going to happen if the hospital doesn't happen? So you have to look at both sides of the coin at this point, and we have done this. We as a city have to look at the return on investment. So we have to invest something into this to make something good come out of it. The hospital is something that is real. I support it. We look at economic development. Just take a look around us, not just in the downtown area. Look at North Utica, look at South Utica, look at Center City. Look what all that's going on at this point. There's a feeling that we haven't felt in a long time, and that's because people are proud of our city again. And you know what? I like to take a little credit for that because I put a lot of passion behind it. As I said before, a strong leader has the ability to bring people together and to be a leader. I think I've been that. And I think where we want to go for the next 5 years and 10 years, it's uncharted territory. We have a lot going for us at this point. You need strong leadership. I think we have a great administration. We will not be intimidated. We will not be pushed around. We will do what's in the best interest to our taxpayers. I'm very proud to be your mayor. I'd love to be your mayor a little bit longer, and we'll see how that goes down the road. So things are happening in the city. I hope you feel that same feeling that I'm having. I'm excited when I walk the streets. I'm excited when I talk to you people. People are very proud of our city. We're there. We want to keep it going. The momentum is there, and I want to be there for you.